back. Black in the building, man. Shout out to everybody out there at the Core Plantation. Doing what you gotta do to survive. Shout out to Derek from No Combine, James John Blood, Eric Ashani, everybody out there, if I'm forgetting your name. This is gonna be a real quick one. Since we always want to talk about, since the dominant society wants to parade around Bill Cosby and R. Kelly, we're gonna talk about senator sex crimes today. This is gonna be a good one. Real quick, but good. Just want to leave you some information. So we're going to get into it. So shout out to everybody out there. And we're going to talk about how they always want to put these sex crimes and all this shit on foundational Black Americans. But when it comes to them, you can find Waldo before you can find these motherfuckers, even though they commit the most heinous sex crimes ever imaginable to man. But we're going to talk about that shit today. Let's get into this shit now. Man. Let's talk about Senator Holmberg. Yes, y'all. Yes. I got some audio. Oh, yeah. You know, I'm going to give you my thoughts, and I'm going to use the correlation effect, and we'll talk about R. Kelly and Bill Cosby, and you're right. Let us discipline our black folk. Let us get them behind closed doors. Hey, man, you should be doing that. And I'm tired of them publicly shaming our foundational Black Americans, and then they get a chance to hide behind the $1 million worth of whiteness, as Tariq Nasheed says. And that's some real shit. Hide behind that shit while our people gets tarred and feathered and publicly humiliated, bank accounts taken away from them and everything, while the dominant society, they just go to pedophile island and do whatever the fuck they want to do. So here we go.
Former North Dakota State Senator was unsealed today as he made his first court appearance in federal court.
79-year-old Raymond Holmberg from Grand Forks is accused of traveling
79-year-old.
overseas to have sex with minors. He pleaded not guilty. WDAY.
Remember, Dr. Bill Cosby allegedly was giving these women drinks or whatever. These were grown women that he didn't need to rape. This is Bill Cosby, by the way. Bill Cosby don't need to take nobody's pussy. It's fucking Bill Cosby. He can get it on his own. He wasn't going overseas and having sex with minors and doing all this goofy shit. He was just getting pussy the old-fashioned way, and those women got mad because they tricked off the money that he gave them, and then they wanted to go back and join the dominant society and do the devil's work. So since that's what y'all want to do, let's talk about the devils themselves.
News reporter Sam Getzinger dug through the 4-page indictment today. He joins us live from the federal courthouse. Sam.
Yeah, Dana, Kirsten, Holmberg's initial appearance here at the federal courthouse, which is behind me here in downtown Fargo, he was here for arraignment. It started at 2 this afternoon and lasted less than an hour. Now, the former state senator who served from 1976 all the way up until last year.
This is a state senator, people. These are the people that make the laws. These are the people that make the laws. He's so busy just committing all kinds of sex crimes and shit. But just making the laws up. Okay, yeah, let's put this law. Hey, man, so find me a whole bunch of motherfucking kids so I can do this shit. This is what the fuck he doing. But y'all motherfuckers want to fuck with R. Kelly, though. R. Kelly ain't made no laws, ain't contributed to make no laws, but y'all motherfuckers want to drain his bank accounts, parade him around and shame him, tar and feather him, even though these parents were very aware of what was going on and sending their kids to him. And a lot of these kids were over 18, and they still want to go after R. Kelly. But this is a state senator, damn near 80 years old, just doing a goddamn Sandusky.
Was indicted on Thursday for traveling with the intent to engage in illicit sexual activity and for receipts of child porn. And there was a time when Holmberg was the longest-serving state senator in the U.S.
The longest state senator in the U.S. That sounds like J. Edgar Hoover, who was the director of the FBI for 40 years. Cross-dresser and a racist white supremacist.
The indictment that was unsealed today accuses Holmberg of traveling to the Czech Republic from 2011 to 2016 with the intention of having sex with minors. It also says from 2012 to 2013.
Did y'all hear that? Let's rewind it one more time. Okay, here we go.
Yes. The indictment that was unsealed today accuses Holmberg of traveling to the Czech Republic from 2011 to 2016 with the intention of having sex with minors. It also says from 2012 to 2013 he would receive or try to receive child porn. The indictment says Holmberg would go out by the alias of Sean Evan or Evans during that time. And this all comes over a year after Inform reporter April Baumgarten uncovered text messages between Holmberg and 35-year-old Nicholas Morgan DeRozier, who pled guilty to federal child porn charges in late September. Holmberg says those messages were about patio work and other projects on his home in Grand Forks. And in 2020, Holmberg gave Morgan DeRozier a ride to Bismarck so he could discuss a construction fraud case at the Attorney General's office. But that investigation led officers to evidence that would later be tied to Morgan DeRozier's child porn case. Now, Holmberg was released today on supervision. He's not allowed to leave the Grand Forks or East Grand Forks area, and he's also not allowed to be in contact with anyone under the age of 18. And the federal indictment also ordered him to give up his iPad and cell phone, and his initial trial date is set for December 5th. Reporting live from downtown Fargo, Sam Getzinger.
Wow, let's cut the music back on. Okay, now you like, Warren, where you going? Look, they tried to publicly humiliate, destroy, and drain Bill Cosby's bank accounts. They are publicly humiliating and trying to destroy R. Kelly financially and publicly after it was all settled behind closed doors years ago with the alleged victims. But that just wasn't good enough for the dominant society. They had to do a documentary about it with Tyrannosaurus Burke, who looked like King Koopa from Super Mario Brothers, and an alligator had a baby. But anyway, this is what I mean. You're never, ever, ever gonna hear about these things. But you heard it first at No, I Don't Know TV. I'm gonna let y'all know what it is. Like, why are you saying this, Warren? Because we need to know about this. These are state senators, U.S. senators that are committing heinous sex crimes while they're up here publicly humiliating R. Kelly. And I repeat, R. Kelly's situation with those young women are all 18. I'm talking about these women, the last 10 years, they've all been over 18. Nobody was under 18, if I'm not mistaken. And they're still making it seem like he was keeping these women captive and they couldn't leave and all this other stuff. But when it comes to the dominant society being in a position of power, we don't talk about these things. We act like these things don't exist. And that's why it's very important to speak about them. Because let me tell you something. If that was a nigga even thinking, look, let me tell you something. If that was a nigga even thinking about some child pornography, just thinking about it. I'm talking about not trying to do it, just thinking about some child pornography. Guilty nigga. Nigga, police show up at y'all, so, man, what you doing? Man, you was thinking about some child shit. Nigga, under the jail. Nigga, what you mean under jail? Under the jail, motherfucker. We already dug you up a place under the motherfucking jail. You don't get a chance to be with the prisoners. You underground, motherfucker, by yourself. That's what they would do to us. But the state senator, oh, we're gonna take your iPad and all that stuff. You gotta stay home. You just can't be around kids under 18, okay? Like that bullshit. Not get the fuck out of here. Treat him like a little kid and treat R. Kelly like a terrorist. Treat Bill Cosby like a terrorist. But treat this state senator like a child of God. Like he saved, sanctified, filled with fire, ain't committed no goddamn crime. And y'all know good and goddamn well the FBI, they watch, and then they be like, all right, get this motherfucker. He on some bullshit. And I'm pretty sure it's all kinds of other senators and congressmen that's doing the same goddamn thing. We just ain't looking at it. That's why I'll be going hard on motherfuckers like Bill Clinton, because Bill Clinton was up there kicking it with motherfucking Jeffrey Epstein with a girl rubbing his motherfucking shoulder and shit, and he go to the DNC and do a speech. Now, you know good goddamn well they ain't gonna let no niggas do no shit like that. That's what I'm talking about. This motherfucker out of North Dakota, the longest standing senator. Yeah, I bet you he's the longest standing senator. He's so busy up there raping little kid. You might as well call him a damn Catholic priest. Shit, goddamn. Now, as much power and influence as it is, let me tell you something. I'm just gonna keep it above with y'all. if I had that type of power influence, nigga, it's all 18 years and older. Shit. You got time for no little bitty kids. Send me the 21 and older. I could change your life type shit. You got time to be doing that. That's because that's a predatorial mentality that the dominant society possesses. And you need to understand that and know what the fuck it is. Y'all know good goddamn well we couldn't get away with that bullshit. Please, try it. If you want to. Like I said, you better try Jesus, but don't try that shit. Your ass to be under the goddamn jail. Go look this senator up. Senator Ray Humberg and his sex crimes going overseas and having child porn and all this other bullshit. I don't know who works, him or Jared from Subway doing all this crazy sucker shit. These motherfuckers done lost their goddamn minds. Well, then go overseas and stay over there, motherfucker. But anyway, man, that's my time. I appreciate everybody listening, subscribing. Go check this shit out for yourself. You heard it first. And no, I don't know TV. Hey, man, guilty nigga, I'm out. Peace.